Completing the square. So the first thing you'll notice about this problem is the a value is not 1. So that means that we're going to have to do a couple special steps. There's two options. So this is going to be option 1 of factoring out the a. Our same steps, we start with our same steps, so we're going to move our c to the other side. So we're going to subtract our 15. We're going to bring down the rest of the left side, and we are equal to now negative 15. Again, you need a 1 immediately in front of your x squared, so we are going to factor out whatever that number is. In this case, it is a 4, so we're left with x squared minus 2x. Now, in front of our x squared is now 1, so we can put in our boxes. So I'm just going to finish writing it. Okay. To fill in our boxes, remember we do b over 2, and then we square that answer. So in this case, again, you use the most recent b value, which is negative 2. So negative 2 over 2 squared. Write out all of your steps, which can help you in the factoring process. So negative 2 over 2 is negative 1, and negative 1 squared is 1. That is what goes to complete our perfect square trinomial inside of our parentheses. Remember, if you're factoring out, we are actually adding, if you distribute our 4, we're actually adding 4. So in this box, we're going to have 4 times whatever was in our original box, which gets us a 4. We can factor our perfect square trinomial. This time it factors into x minus 1 squared. We can add our negative 15 and our 4 to make negative 11. And now it's just a normal solve by square root. So we would divide our 4 to get x minus 1 squared equals negative 11 fourths. We would take the square root. When you square root a fraction, again, it's easier if you just square root the top and square root the bottom. Don't forget your plus minus. So we have x minus 1 equals positive and negative square root of negative 11. The square root of 4 is equal to 2, so that can come out. And then to finish solving, we would add our 1, so we get an answer of x equals 1 plus or minus the square root of negative 11 over 2. Couple things, we are not allowed to have a square root of a negative number, so we need to factor out that negative 1, and the square root of negative 1 gives us the I. 11 is a prime number, so it does not reduce, so we get x equals 1 plus or minus I, square root of 11 over 2 as our final answer.